Imagine being in the middle of the African savannah, surrounded by wild animals, adrenaline running high, waiting for the perfect moment to capture your safari photograph. But suddenly, everything goes wrong. What was supposed to be an exciting adventure turns into a risky situation, with animal attacks, accidents, and unexpected tragedies. Safari trips, although they are one of the most amazing experiences someone can have, can also be extremely dangerous. Some cases are frightening and shocking in safaris that went terribly wrong, showing how the wild nature can be unpredictable and fatal, even in organized tours. These are the animal attacks on safari you will see today. In Lion Park, a famous tourist destination near Johannesburg, South Africa, a tourist from the United States of America ended up losing her life. She was on a car safari when she opened the window to observe the lions more closely, but was attacked by a lioness that jumped inside the vehicle. Although paramedics were called quickly, the woman did not survive her injuries. The man who was with her also was injured and was taken to the hospital, but no further information about his condition was released. The park is very popular among tourists who wish to have close contact with wild animals such as lions, cheetahs, hyenas, and giraffes. However, the rules are clear. Car windows must remain closed, especially in the lion area. Still, accidents have happened. This case was the third fatal attack recorded in recent months. After the incident, park employees started searching for the lioness, which fled after the attack. It was not clear whether the animal was captured or killed. This underscores the importance of safety on site and the need to follow all guidelines during this type of tour. In Pilanesberg National Park in South Africa, a safari trip turned into a terror scene when a furious elephant attacked a truck full of tourists. The video of the moment spread quickly, showing how these giants can be unpredictable. It all started when the elephant appeared in the middle of the road and, without warning, began attacking the vehicle. With its enormous strength, it lifted the truck twice with its tusks, leaving the passengers in panic. Guides and the driver tried to scare the animal away by making noise, but nothing worked. Footage recorded by another group at a distance shows the truck being tossed from side to side, highlighting the impressive strength of the animal. Meanwhile, the videos taken from inside the vehicle captured the despair of those inside, with screams and high tension as the elephant charged. Even though elephants are generally peaceful, they are extremely territorial and can become aggressive if they feel threatened. This incident reinforces the care required when exploring wild environments, even on guided safari. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured in the attack, but the scare was enough to leave a lasting impression on everyone. Those who were on the truck reported that fear took over the group, especially as they were completely at the mercy of the animal. Safaris offer an incredible opportunity to observe wildlife, but they also bring risks when entering their territory. Juliana Glay-Tourneau, a 64-year-old tourist from the United States of America, died during a safari in Zambia. She was in a vehicle with other tourists in the Livingstone region, watching a herd of elephants blocking the road. While the group waited, one of the elephants felt threatened by the parked car and charged aggressively. During the attack, Juliana was thrown from the vehicle and, unfortunately, was trampled by the animal. She did not survive her injuries. This type of situation is rare, but it can happen when elephants perceive something as a threat. They are extremely protective and, in a group, can react unpredictably. The Zambian government issued a statement calling for more caution from tourists who visit safari areas. Although the experience of seeing wild animals up close is amazing, it is crucial to respect their space and understand that, in situations like this, the animal's instincts prevail. In Juliana's case, what should have been an unforgettable adventure ended tragically, leaving a reminder of the necessary precautions. In Kruger National Park in South Africa, a group of tourists had a big scare during a safari. They spotted a black rhinoceros standing in the middle of the savannah. Fascinated by the animal's size and presence, everyone began taking photographs and recording videos. What no one expected was for the rhinoceros to charge. Suddenly, the animal started running toward the vehicle with full force. Initially, the tourists seemed not to grasp the seriousness of the situation and remained focused on their cameras. However, when they realized the rhinoceros would not stop, panic set in. The animal collided with the car, and the impact was so strong that everyone felt the jolt. To give you an idea of the size of this giant, a black rhinoceros can weigh up to 1,400 kilograms. The safari truck, although sturdy, weighs about 2,000 kilograms. In other words, it was a clash of giants. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but the scare was huge. Black rhinoceroses, for instance, are extremely territorial and do not hesitate to attack if they sense they are under threat. In the end, the car was dented, and the tourists walked away with a story to tell, and they will probably be much more cautious on future adventures. Catherine Chappell, a 29-year-old special effects editor who worked on major productions such as Game of Thrones and Captain America: The Winter Soldier, died tragically during a safari near Johannesburg, South Africa. She was there on a volunteer mission to help protect wildlife, but what should have been a positive experience ended in fatality. While she was driving through the park with other tourists, Catherine had the window open, which is not recommended. Ben Govender, who was in the car right behind, recorded the moment when a lioness quickly approached the vehicle and attacked Catherine, jumping into the back seat. The guide who was with her, Pierre Podgeter, tried to save the tourist but was injured and suffered a heart attack in the process. The lioness, after the attack, moved away with blood on her mouth and paws, and the group tried to call for help. Even with a quick response, Catherine did not survive her injuries. Another tourist who also tried to help was injured. The park stated that tourists are advised to keep windows closed, but the guide said Catherine opened them on her own. That was likely what triggered the attack. Catherine was in South Africa with the intention of helping to protect wildlife, but nature showed its most dangerous and unpredictable side. Mark Montgomery, a 52-year-old tour guide, almost lost his life during an excursion in Kruger National Park in South Africa when he was attacked by a crocodile measuring about 3.5 meters. He was leading a group of tourists along a trail near a river when, suddenly, the crocodile leapt out of the water and grabbed his hand, pulling him underwater. Mark managed to yank his hand back in time before the animal swallowed his entire arm, but he knew the situation was critical. Fighting for his life, he tried to jab the crocodile's eyes to escape, and after much effort managed to break free and return to the surface. The bite was so powerful that 2 bones in Mark's hand were broken. He was rescued and taken to the hospital, where he underwent 3 surgeries. Despite the severe injuries, Mark remained positive, telling doctors that the crocodile would not be able to kill him and that he would pull through. During a boat ride on a lake, a group of tourists almost found themselves in serious trouble when a hippopotamus, which initially appeared calm, started chasing the vessel. In the video that went viral on social media, the tourists were excited to see the hippo up close and promptly began taking photos and filming, but no one expected the animal to approach. When the hippopotamus began closing in on the boat, the pilot had to act quickly and speed up to escape. Even in panic, the group kept its composure, but it was impossible to know what would have happened if they had not managed to flee in time. There is a warning about the danger. Though exact figures are hard to confirm, it is widely believed that hippopotamuses take more lives each year than lions, elephants, leopards, buffalo, and rhinoceroses combined. This is no exaggeration. These animals have extremely sharp teeth, and when they feel threatened, they can be very aggressive. They spend most of their time in the water, up to 16 hours a day, usually in areas of sub-Saharan Africa. As much as tourists love seeing them, this scare serves as a warning. If you come across a hippopotamus, it's best to keep your distance. A young American, Andrew Oberly, was left in critical condition after being attacked by 2 chimpanzees at a primate conservation center in Nelspruit, South Africa. The incident occurred at Chimp Eden, a conservation center founded by the Jane Goodall Institute. Andrew was visiting the center with a group of tourists when the chimpanzees responded aggressively and attacked him. They tore off one of his ears, severed several fingers, and caused serious damage to muscles in one of his legs and an arm. Witnesses said the primates grabbed his legs and dragged him, leaving the young man with severe injuries. The situation was desperate, and an emergency team had to be called. Andrew was taken to a hospital in Nelspruit, where he remained hospitalized. Chimp Eden is well known for its work with chimpanzees, and the attack took everyone by surprise. This tragedy stands as a warning about the dangers of interacting with wild animals, even in locations considered safe and controlled. Violet de Mello, a Scottish tourist, had a big scare during a visit to the Kragakama Nature Reserve in South Africa in April of the year 2012. She was being photographed by her husband Archibald while posing next to a cheetah. In a moment of distraction, the cheetahs attacked. The situation became tense when the animals knocked Violet down and began biting her, attacking her legs and head. At the time of the attack, Violet was petting one of the cheetahs on its head, apparently unaware that the animal might respond aggressively. Cheetahs are known for their speed and grace, but as wild animals, animals, they also possess unpredictable instincts. Fortunately, Violet's husband was there, and with the help of other tourists, managed to pull the animals away and administer first aid. Violet sustained injuries but survived the attack, though the experience was traumatic. The nature reserve issued a statement urging more caution when interacting with animals, reminding everyone that, no matter how tame they may appear, wild felines should always be treated with respect and caution. In a tragic incident in South Africa, a 16-month-old girl died after being trampled by a giraffe at Kuleni Game Park in KwaZulu-Natal. The child and her mother lived in the park, which is a popular destination for tourists who want closer contact with wildlife. Giraffes, by nature, are not aggressive, and attacks like this are extremely rare. However, they can become violent, especially females protecting their offspring. At the time of the attack, the girl's mother was also injured and was admitted to the hospital in critical condition. The incident happened inside the park, which has 14 lodgings. The site offers tourists a chance for close encounters with animals, either walking or biking on the trails. Something similar happened in the year 2018, when a female giraffe attacked a British scientist and his family. On that occasion, the scientist's wife and child survived after receiving medical care. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.